thing. So you will need weights for this session. Upper body strength session using MetaFit timings. So I've got 3 kilogram dumbbells. I have 8 kilograms, 5 kilograms and 14 kilograms. So the trick is to go as heavy as you can with good technique. I feel like I'm coming out with a cold, by the way. I feel my throat's very scratchy. And then I'm going to cool down on a stepper or on a bike. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. So yeah, make sure you've warmed up. I've got a mat, I've got a bench. So some of the exercises, so there's 14 exercises in HIIT zone. Feel free to repeat any exercises that you're able to do, you know, if you've not got the variety of weights that I have. So we've got chest flies, again you can use a floor. Skull crushers, you can use a floor. Upright row and staggered push-ups, or any variation of push-ups. You can change these as you go. That's in a matrix format, round 1. Alexa, oh never mind. Then round 2, we've got heavy bench press with the 14 kilograms, or use the heaviest weight you've got. Again, it can be floor press.
Sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, stop. And then we're going into bicep curls, medium weight. Then skull crushers, then tricep pushback when you're leaning on the bench and doing that. So these are in pairs, and then we've got shoulder press and lateral raises, and that's what the 3 kilogram dumbbells are for, because we tend not to be able to go too heavy with the lateral raises. And then we've got the final round, which is a minute on all 4 exercises, so 4 new exercises, or you can repeat whichever. You can switch into core, totally up to you. I'm going 4 upper exercises, so we've got flies again. Depending on how fatigued I am, I would like to say I'm going to do with the 8s, but I may go into the 3s at that point, or 5s. I've got 5s. Yeah, the 5s are over there. So a minute on flies, a minute on forearm taps, seated shoulder press to be, so like in a seated position obviously, to take the back out as heavy as you can, and then front raise. So you can either go overhand front raise to work like primarily the shoulders, or under grip frontal raise. That will just fatigue the bicep curl. How are we doing, guys? Hello, hello, hello. So about to go live with a HIIT session. So I've got super light weights, 3 kilograms. I've got 6 kilogram weights, 8 kilogram weights, and 14 kilogram weights. So I do have 14 exercises, all for the upper body, but if you are new, you can switch in your own exercises. I am doing a Q&A as well as I go, at least try, in the rest periods. There's 3 rounds. Let's get started. So make sure you've warmed up, grab your drink. We've got the mat ready. Let's get started. If you've got any questions on health and fitness, fire them in the comments and I'll get to them.
Your workout will begin in 20 seconds.
First exercise, we've got chest flies. Lying on the bench.
4 exercises. Adding 1 on each time.
We're ready. Back flat against the bench. Core engaged. Midline of the chest. As many reps as you can in the time period with good technique. Elbows, slight bend to use the biceps. Good. We're going to do that again. And then we're going to go into skull crushers with a lighter weight. So get them ready. 5 kilograms I've got here. So flies into skull crushers. I love the chest flies are really good for building pec strength. Really functional exercise. Opening packets of, well, logs in my case. Also carrying children. Skull crushers. As many as you can with good technique. So I like to come next to my ears. You can go into your forehead. You can change from a neutral grip to under grip. I don't like that though. Them 2 exercises again. Then we're adding upright row. Same two again. So a lot of volume. Oops, don't forget to start your Fitbit. So it's like a power HIIT session. So you can change weight to a lighter weight. I think I will the next round of these, so I can get more reps. Take your time. Skull crushers. Then we're going to go into upright row with the same weight, or you can go heavier. Core engaged. It's just the forearm that's moving, the wrists are fixed. Upright row, high elbows, core's engaged, deep breaths. Thanks for the likes, guys. So I'm just going midline of the chest, that's how high I'm going. Any higher you're going to get tight trap, tight neck. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Them exercises again, we're adding on push-ups, any variation, but I'm going to go for staggered. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm going to go lighter for the flies, I think. That feels better. So I'm going as far down as I can, chest proud, to help fix rounded shoulders. Really good stretch. Into skull crushers. Keeping them elbows tucked in like there's a ball in between. Good. Any questions, guys? Find them in the comments. Upright row. So the wrists are nice and relaxed. You're leading with your elbows. You're working the medial deltoid, so the shoulder, the shape of the shoulder. Push your shoulders down. Push-ups. So I'm going to go for staggered. So one arm higher than the other. Just a bit different. Pose engaged. Rest. Now we're reversing it all, taking one exercise off at a time. So we're starting with the push-ups now. Hi guys, hope you're having a nice Saturday. Answering any questions. Hi Tiger, how are you doing? You had a good Saturday? Staggered push-ups. Chest to floor, core engaged. Hips are the same level as your chest. Upright row. Chest proud, high elbows. Thanks guys, thanks for the likes. Let's go. Metafit timings. Skull crushers. Keeping that ball in between your elbows. Counting 2, 2. As many as you can in the time. Into flies, last flies, then we're knocking it off. It's a matrix format. Keep that core engaged. Midline of the chest, as far down as what feels comfortable, so feel a bit of a stretch. Push-ups. Grab a drink. Stagger push-ups. How are we doing, guys? So push-up, chest to floor. Any variation you can do. Upright row. Pushing them shoulder blades towards your spine, but push your shoulders down away from your ears, if that makes sense. You should start to feel a warm or a burn in the shoulder. Skull crushers, last ones. Keep that core engaged. Elbows together. You're holding that ball between them. 2, 2. Woo! Last 2 exercises. So working for strength today. The Z bar. I've got enough equipment. I have got a gym membership as well. 2 gym memberships. Staggered push-ups. I do like the EZ bar though. The Z bar even. I think it's nice for the wrists. Oh, upright row. I like doing bicep curls with the Z bar. Chest proud, core engaged. Let it burn. Knocking that off. Let's finish the round with some push-ups. Hope you're all having a good Saturday.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Last one on to knees. Chest to floor. As far down as you can go. If you can't get that far, go into a bit of a pulse. Still using the same muscle groups. Woo! Have got any questions?
25 seconds rest.
Next exercises are in pairs for round 2. So starting with heavy bench press and bicep curls. So I've got the 14 here.
Your first pair are oblique mountain climbers.
14 kilograms.
5,
And then it's bicep curls.
3, 2, 1. Oblique mountain climbers.
Full depth. So you're just going as heavy as you can. Ooh, I am fatigued. Drop that weight next. Heavy bicep curls. All the way up, all the way down. Try not to swing, trying to keep it controlled. Skull crushers next. So it's skull crushers and tricep kick back, or push back, if whichever one you want to call it. Deep breaths, make sure you're breathing throughout, you're not holding your breath. Exhale, coming down, inhale on the up. Tricep kick back. So I'm going to do 5 each side. Trying to squeeze the back of the arm. Whew. Next pair. Shoulder press and lateral raises. I'm going to go 8s. Lateral raises will be done with the 3s. Whew. I'm not going to get many yet. I've got the 6s as well. I'm going to go parallel grip as well. Core engaged. Soft knees. Use a little push press if needed. Try and come down a bit slower. Lateral raise. Not going higher than shoulder height. As you get a tight trap, tight neck. This round's going to kill my arms. I'll have to go a lot lighter. Superset Sergeant says, working with MetaFit timings, Tiger, because apparently I want to smash my body. So last time I did 14s. I'm going to go to 8s for the bench press. Back to the start.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Elbows out to the side. Midline or nipple height. Try and engage them lats. Bicep curls. I'm going to go into hammers. For this weight, it's a lot gentler on the wrists. But the whole workout's basically a giant set. Oh, I have to go light with everything. Skull crushers into tricep kickback. Let's get ready for the skull crushers. Oh, my arms. We are 10 minutes in out of 24. Brace the core, ribcage in, breathe. Trying to keep the tension in the back of the arm, the tricep. Push them shoulders down away from ears and breathe. Follow each side. Tricep push back. 4. Core engaged. Shoulder press and lateral raises are going to go to big fives. Hi guys, so I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, Yoga Pilates Teacher, specialising in nutrition, back pain, building like exercise and nutrition programs. Got 2 small children, one 5 years old, one 2 years old. So I'm good at postnatal rehab, fixing pelvic floors and core. See how dead my shoulders are. So if you've got any questions, you want any advice, lateral raise, give us a comment, like and subscribe to my channel for a no bullshit approach to health, fitness, exercise, lifestyle change. Let it burn. I'm going to do that round again. Thank you so much for the likes. So back to the start. Bench press. I'm just going to do everything with the 5s now. So I've got finishing round 2 soon. Bench press. So bench press is working on strengthening your push-up strength as well. So if you're finding them difficult, just bear that in mind. They're really good, really functional for upper body strength. Bicep curls. Again, I'll do like my hammer curls. Yeah, I'm going to go hammers. I need a drink. I've been to the sauna and steam room. It's dried me out. Rest, skull crushers. I feel like it doesn't even matter how much water I drink, I'm just dehydrated right now. I did have an Indian today, I had chicken boona. That's probably not helped. Skull crushers, my shoulders are dead. So if you need to rest at this point, feel free. This is to be done with all good form, so good technique. Nice and safe. Tricep kick back. 4 and 5 each side. 4. Small bicep curl. Keep extending that arm. Shoulder press and lateral raises. You like spicy Indian food? No, I'm a bit of a wimp. It was spicy though. I don't have much of the sauce. I have my 5 bits of chicken, grab a little bit of sauce with that. I had garlic and coriander naan bread. It's my weekly treat. I love an Indian. What am I doing? Shoulder press. Yeah, I love an Indian once a week. Oh, we also had poppadoms as well, which are high fat because they're fried. But yeah, definitely feel dehydrated. Oh, bicep curls. Love and like and subscribe, guys, if you want to know bullshit to health and fitness, building muscle, Anyone with back pain, injuries, any questions? Oh, thank fuck. Let's finish it. 4 exercises, 1 minute each, then done. Pick whatever ones you want. You can do the same as me. First is flies. I love flies for building the strength of the chest, the biceps, the shoulders. So a minute of flies.
3, 2, 1.
Again, if you need to pause at the top to recover, feel free. Go in for depth. Go as light as you need to. Or you can swap exercise entirely. You could do a core. This is very advanced, so. Wait for that weaker arm to catch up. Be patient. So we're halfway now. Shaky, shaky. Feels like my arms are going to fall off. Last time we're doing these. Finishing the workout. See me struggling. Grip strength's going. Oh my goodness.
Your next exercise is
One of my favourites next for building the triceps, the back of the arms. No real delts. No, I need to do upper back actually. Yeah, I did miss that, didn't I? They've been used as stability muscles, but this is shoulders, chest, biceps, triceps. So I like to use these as a bit of a plyometric. See the bounce? Push your shoulders down away from ears. Keep your head in between your hands. This is a forearm taps from Pilates. They're really effective at overloading the tricep and toning to get enough protein. That's halfway. Oh. Try and distribute your weight over both triceps. You will have one stronger than the other. Try not let it lead. As you notice, it's a bit of a dip as well. My hips are staying still. Ooh. Oh my goodness me. Oh, dead. Halfway there. Right, seated shoulder press. Taking the back out of the equation with this one. Now I did have every intention of doing 14s and 8s with this, but I'm going to go 8s, maybe get 1 rep at this point. Then into the 5s, then probably 3s. Back against rest. Full range of movement, the core engaged. Yep, done. Into the 5s. Then it's looking like it's going to be the 3s soon. Over halfway. So we'll be stopping and starting, shaking off, then a couple more reps. Even the 3s at this point. Oh, rest. We're going past failure. Need to be sensible as well. Coming up to finish. Oh, good. Grab a drink.
20 seconds rest. Your final exercise is burpees.
Final exercise, under grip, frontal raises. Oh, my arms are still on fire. Oh, intense workout, you need to take tomorrow off. Yeah, I won't be training upper body. I think it's going to be quite sore actually. So I've chosen under grip. Again, we're trying not to go higher than shoulder height. Push your shoulders down. Under grip to hit the biceps again. Oh. Thanks for the likes and the love, guys. This has been intense on the shoulders. I hope the kids don't want a cuddle tomorrow. Deep breath. That's halfway. Going to switch grip to underhand. So feel free, but I'm not. It's more intense on the shoulders. We'll definitely have to stretch the shoulders off after this. Oh. Oh my goodness, I can barely get them up. I'm gonna swap to a lighter weight. Haha, baby weight. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Congratulations. You have now completed MetaFit HIIT Zone workout.
I'm gonna stretch off the upper body. Answer any questions on health, fitness, fat loss. Stretch off the pecs. The pecs are a good one to stretch in a passive stretch. So holding on to something, then rotating out. But if you have oh, I can't even lift my arm up, it's that fatigued. I'm going to wash my hair after this. If you have a right angle in your arm and then rotate out, you're going to get a deeper stretch. But fuck that. Oh, yes, that was intense. Hopefully, if you did this back, you maybe didn't do all the workout in your upper body, unless you're advanced. Which, yeah, I would say I can do pull-ups, so I would say I was advanced. Then triceps. Try not push your neck forward, upright. Over to the other side. I will do a proper stretch up after this. Overhand. Pushing your chest through rather than your neck. Just gets in at the shoulders again. Posterior, push your shoulder out. That was intense. How to stretch biceps, like so. It's a good one to, I've never seen anybody that's got tight biceps. I'm going to get my trip cap and then I'm going to cool off. I've noticed if I take 2 of these a day, I have these mad dreams. Yeah, extending your arm, you are stretching off your biceps, shoulders. Because that was quite intense and lots of people carry stress in the shoulders, you might find like you're a bit hunched up. Just push them down and then you can rock your neck sideways and then you can open up here and stretch off your lats, neck muscles. And if that feels okay, you can also bring in a little pulse. It's called nerve flossing. So if anyone has tight neck, has headaches from it and they're nice and warm, start off with a small range of movement. And you can really feel how deep that's getting into the neck area. Over to the other side. Might feel quite intense. So go live every day, answering questions on fat loss, toning, health, fitness, back pain. I specialise in nutrition as well. So if anyone's got any questions, here for free advice on diet as well. Just blocking someone. Well, I was meant to block them off, put them in timeout for 24 hours, but if I come back on, I'll just block them. Have you got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning? So yeah, just trained upper there. I do feel like I'm coming down with something. I need to up my fruits. Monkey Mind Meditation seems to be on YouTube, getting there. That guy, I can listen to him and just fall asleep on the floor. So if you're trying to meditate, I've just been learning more about meditation. I recommend sitting up, not lying down. A deep breath. I'm just getting the rest of my steps in, using the bike for that. We've got any questions on health, fitness, motivation for exercise, frequency of meal timings. There's a lot of diminishing returns when it comes to health and fitness. More isn't always better. Think of protein, for example. There's all that fire's going out, is it? Oh no. Yeah, there's no, I think HIIT training is a lot harder than running. It's because you get that variety. It's like a full body, isn't it, HIIT? Especially like MetaFit. When it was still summertime, I would run once a week, just because, like, to keep up my fitness levels so I could run after the children. I just think it's not great on the knees, but saying that, MetaFit is quite dangerous if you're unfit and high risk, isn't it, because of all the jumping, the plyometrics to get you out of breath. So running is probably safer than MetaFit. Yeah, but who knows, this year when the weather improves, probably start implementing running, literally just for fitness levels. It's really good for your fitness, and fitness is a direct indicator of how healthy you are, not how much body fat you have. It's fitness. But if you enjoy it, I'm all for, like, a lot of PTs slag Zumba off and aquafit, aqua aerobics, because the participants aren't dying at the end of it. But it's much more than that. To some people it's a social gathering and it's something that they enjoy and they are moving. You need to take into consideration a lot of other things versus just getting knackered and out of breath. Does anyone meditate who's watching? How's our week been? Any questions on health, fitness? I run for runner's high, is that? Yeah, MetaFit, you definitely get that. I've definitely fell back in love with HIIT training and how you feel after it, and there's no better feeling than feeling fit, healthy, strong. You know, when you start fueling yourself for performance versus aesthetics and how you look, that's when the magic happens. And that's the instant gratification, because if you're just fueling yourself to look good and build muscle, it's a long, lengthy process and you can get bored quite easy. Thanks for the support. You in Greece? I love Greece. Went to Rhodes not last October, the one before that. Been to Crete, Santorini. I think Rhodes was my favourite. Whereabouts are you from? The Greece person, the Greek person even. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle, injuries, rehab, back pain, de-stressing? Got 2 children as well, young children. Whew. 15k. I'm trying to finish my day off about 15,000 steps plus a day right now. So you'll see me a lot more on the bike. Hi Zim, how are you? Let us know if I can help you with any questions on fat loss, toning, building muscle. So I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, online lifestyle coach. I'm a personal trainer of 12 years. I specialise in diet psychology, habit forming, back pain, nutrition. Mykonos, not been there. What's the weather like? What kind of watch is it? Accurate. This is an Apple Watch. The pedometers are really good on Apple Watch. Well, on all of them now, they're really accurate. Heart rate, not so much. There's discrepancies definitely. They are going to get a lot better as AI takes over the world. But a lot of people put a lot of weight into how many calories are burnt versus exercise. Don't even look at that. The more efficient and stronger and healthier you get, the less calories unfortunately you burn from exercise. So it's not a good indicator of how much energy you expend during a day. Thank you very much. My name is what? My name is... Good, thank you. Just finished a workout. Destroyed my shoulders. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, building muscle, toning? No bullshit approach to it all. Yeah, a lot of people eat back the calories. I remember just going to the gym 5-6 times a week. I was building muscle, but I wasn't leaning out. Never understood why. I was either a new personal trainer or, worked in the industry. Because when you become a personal trainer, you don't learn how to lose fat for your clients. It's all about exercise. So most of your training is done out with. But people, when they qualify as a personal trainer, they think they're the shit, don't they? They think, that's me, I know everything, and that's why there's so many meatheads. Is it okay to eat carbs at night? Absolutely. I generally stop eating, I think I said this before, at 5 o'clock. If you're eating just before bed, you've got no movement to help digestion, and it's just sat there and it's not really having a break, and it can disrupt your sleep if you're eating too close to bedtime. I've noticed it also makes me feel dehydrated, gives me a little burn in the back of my throat. I'm more onto these things because I like to feel good now. When I don't, I'm more... That's Alexa again, she's freaking me out. I'm more tuned into these things, but carbs, protein, yeah. I just wouldn't eat too close to to bedtime, sorry. And a lot of people now have a hiatus hernia and they don't even know it. So that's another reason not to eat at bedtime. We're not meant to go to bed feeling full, I don't think. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning? I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, Yoga Pilates teacher, specialise in back pain, injury, rehab, postnatal. I wonder what she said then. It better not have been somebody's at the front door. Any questions on health and fitness? So I go live every night, so like and subscribe, hit that bell icon so you don't miss when I go live. I'll be going live in the morning, about 6:30. I'll have a look at my schedule because I'm trying to squeeze some more clients in tomorrow morning. And then I'll set it on my schedule so you'll see it on my page. I'm very jumpy tonight. Deep breaths. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? How's our New Year's resolutions going? Do you know most of them fail? I know it's quite morbid, but just like most diets fail, 97% of diets fail. But if you've got a coach, then you're not the 97% that are trying it. It's normally like, because 97% of people are trying to go on Slimming World or Juice Plus Herbalife, trying to do a quick fix, eliminate a food group or eat a certain way that doesn't suit them, their lifestyle. I actually got a post on my YouTube community page, I think that's what it's called, where I talk a little bit about designing your own diet, what suits you. And your diet will change just like your personality does and your lifestyle does. You don't have kids and you do have kids. So it's taking that healthy approach. But Mediterranean diet, a bit of fasting, like a bit of a mix between them is a good approach. But you've got to work through a trial and error process. Hi Banner. How you doing? Not seen you on for a bit. Oh, just enjoying my trip can. Is anyone else like these? Oh, I forgot to do the... Thanks for the likes, guys. Whew. So I'm just getting my steps up, approaching 16k. It's always a pleasure to be missed. I never said I missed you. Oh, joking. Not seen Infinity for a bit. Kids sleeping. Not at this time. They're away tonight. But they'll be hopefully sleeping soon. They've not been on this live, so that's good. Whew. So this is my wee Saturday night. Wee bonus. Bit of peace and quiet. That fire got off. I'm just going to put another log on the fire. Whew. Well, thank you very much. I hate my accent. I have a podcast and I'm just like, who would listen to this accent? You know when you're your own worst critic, aren't you, at times? Hi, Stefan. What socks are you wearing now? Are you the foot fetish guy? These are Nike. Nike. I like my Nike and my Adidas socks. Hi. Ooh, Mohan. Moax. Hi. So I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. I'm a personal trainer, nutrition advisor, online coach, and Pilates and yoga teacher. But I've been a personal trainer for 12 years. Worked with hundreds of females in particular for fat loss, building muscle, and postnatal. Wish I had a woman as half as energetic as you. Right, so around Christmas time, I was definitely feeling, the less you move and the more shit you eat, the less you feel good. So that if you're feeling yourself and you're looking after yourself, it gives you more energy eventually, because it works with circadian rhythm. Hi, Piolo, you're right. From originally Rochdale. Can you show me your socks? They're not special, they're just a Nike. Is it wrong to inquire about socks, assuming he has a foot fetish? No, I keep getting the people on my channel who've got a foot fetish every time. Not that I wore socks to hide my feet, there's nothing to hide here, but there's also nothing to see. Must be eating right and doing lots of exercise. I certainly am every day at the moment, but I feel fantastic for it. Studies actually are coming out now where if you're exercising 6 times a week, although you're not going to build huge amounts of muscle, it depends what your goals are. If you're trying to build muscle, it's quality over quantity, right? But if you're trying to like keep up with the kids, have a fit and healthy lifestyle, be productive, have good mental health, you know, zoom around like a Duracell bunny, 6 workouts a week at about 20-30 minutes are highly effective. So as long as you're not doing anything daft or like obsessive behaviour. Thanks, Yazin. I have a cheat meal twice a week. Is that okay? Depends what it is, because, for example, I've seen it many times, very common. Monday to Friday, people will be good, low calories, maybe even too low. And they'll be tracking and they'll be getting all the steps in, ticking all the boxes for fat loss, building muscle, whatever goals are. Then come Saturday and Sunday, it goes out the window because they've got no accountability. They'll overeat on like the cheat meal both days. They won't move, so it's the behaviours around that. Cheat meal, they won't move, they won't sleep as good. Sometimes it's carried on as well, and then they'll not track the foods, there's no accountability. Then come Monday, they're like, Monday to Friday I was great, why have I not lost weight? Saturday and Sunday, what you're doing on those, like, you need to start looking and zooming in on your bad days and improve them a little bit instead of trying to improve your perfect days, like your fantastic days, you get all the movements in and life goes your way. A lot of people focus on the wrong thing. That's part of my job, is to shift your focus on where you're going to get your best bang for your buck. So yeah, 1 or 2, well, cheat meals could have like 2,000 calories in it, and if you're building a deficit throughout the whole week, actually you're just either gaining weight or staying the same, you know. So what I see quite a lot as well is somebody can't be perfect, like eat right 100% of the time. They'll stop tracking. Thanks, Harold. Thank you very much. Thanks for likes and subscribes, guys. I don't see my man Scott around here. Tell him I said hi. He's meant to be on moderating. I think his dives on and off. I have a cheat meal 6 days a week and a good meal once a week. So you do the reverse. What are you trying to do, Craig? You're trying to build as much muscle and fat as possible. Depends what your cheat meal is. It's that mindset as well, isn't it? It's if your cheat meal, because I used to love a Chinese, for example. The 4 things I would get from the Chinese: fried rice, curry sauce, prawn crackers and chips. And I would eat it all. That's like 12 quid, isn't it? Or something like that. Actually, it's definitely gone up now. It's more like 20 quid for that. But anyway, and I started to think, well, I'm missing out on a lot of protein there, and I'm waking up through the night with dehydration. It's heavy, it's stodgy. There's all like the chemicals in it, and you know, they never look that clean, these places. No offense to any Chinese takeaway people who may be watching. It's my opinion. So then I started to be like, well, instead of having that is good in the moment, but missing out on my protein, it's going to affect my goals and how I feel the next day, stodgy, you know. I'm going to have my favourite healthy meal. So I'd have like either a massive slab of steak or 2 salmon fillets with hollandaise sauce, carrots and new potatoes. I love that meal. And I'd feel amazing for it, and I'd be like fuller for longer because the vegetables. And so yeah, work with yourself versus against. You don't need to cut stuff out, but the better you start to feel when you do have a drink or you do eat the junk food, you start to like think, I wish I hadn't done that, and why did I do that? And you can, like, it's that growth mindset, you know. Are you angry because I asked about your sauce? No, I'm not angry. Cheat meal, cheat day. Yeah, again, it's that, like, what's your personality? If you have are you the type that has like a milkshake and like, well, I fucked it, like milkshake in the morning, or always start your day off with a positive, like with a good start to the day. If it's on here, or high protein breakfast that suits you where you want to go with your goals. Because if you're starting with a negative, it sets the tone for the day, for the rest of the day being unproductive and negative. But just because you've had like a milkshake with your lunch doesn't mean that you've fucked your diet. Be like, right, okay, I wish I hadn't done that, but I've done it. Straight back on it. Because what I see is people having like the junk food and then they go AWOL. And it's like when you go on holiday, you don't track, you don't move, you don't exercise, you drink alcohol. Then they go AWOL when they come back instead of getting straight back on it. So every day is a new day. Look, reflect, why did that happen? Or because Jimmy forced me to go out because I just split up with my girlfriend. Okay, well instead, when I'm feeling sad and I'm gonna go bowling or go for a walk. My client's sending me a weekly steps there, I got distracted. I don't do blood work, no, but I'm going to be doing private blood work. I think if you want to optimize your body, your health, your nutrition, your hormones, what you're deficient in, I think that's going to be a massive thing going forward. Yeah, I do recommend it, as long as it's like a legit, you know, there's a lot of fads coming our way, isn't there? I think you can get a bit obsessive behaviour as well. But I'm putting a pin in that. I do want my blood work done, and we'll be getting it done this year. Cheat meal on leg day and back day, where you're burning a lot of calories as well. That's another approach you can take. Well, I had this massive pizza. I feel crap, but you know what? Done is done. I enjoyed it in the moment. I need to stop reading comments. I enjoyed it in the moment, and the next day you can be like, right, I'm going to get my steps in. I'm going to go for an awesome gym session where I'm going to get my personal best because I've got fuel to do that now. You can also, like some coaches call it a refeed day as well, where it keeps you on track for longer, something to look forward to, it's delaying gratification, just as long as you're not going overboard. Are you also interested in yoga? I'm a yoga teacher, Yazin. Or is that because of the background? Pure law, getting blood work done appears to be getting trendy. Yeah, why not? But where? Like you take your, I'm stealing this from my partner. You take your car for an MOT and a service, don't you? But yet we don't for our like health. It's bizarre. Yeah. So I think that's a really good thing. As long as like, there's going to be implications, isn't there? Some people are going to be getting obsessed with it and spending a fortune, like getting it done weekly, and you know, there's some that always goes too far with it. But yeah, so I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, online lifestyle coach and personal trainer of 12 years. Got 2 small children. Person, I'm going into a fat loss phase as we're heading to summer, so I'm getting started now. What do you think of a vegan diet? People think vegan diets are healthy because of all the veg and stuff, but a lot of vegan diets are they're deficient in something like B12. Everyone's got about 2 years supply of B12 in the body that's stored, and then 2 years into a vegan diet you become deficient of it, which is really bad, because that's like a really bad case of anemia. So you've got like implications of that. If it's done well, I mean, vegan diets for children are banned in France because of all the infant deaths of people making the children deficient in a variety of vitamins and minerals. If it's done right and sensibly, you can definitely build muscle, lose fat, be healthy. But you see in the shops now, there's like wine gums that are vegan. You know, there's no gelatin in it. They've found a way around it, and we're living in an obesogenic environment. And the best thing to do, start tracking. If you're starting from scratch, start tracking your food that you're eating. Thanks for the likes and subscribes, guys. And look to see how you can increase your protein, and then your fibre, and then your water, and go from there. Banner, would you consider someone insane if he binge eats boiled eggs at midnight after eating only 2 grams of protein through the day? I am someone. Why? Right, so why are you binge eating eggs? When we say binge eating, that's quite common, isn't it? Do you mean overeating? Binge eating's like no control, 7,000 calories down until you're cramping and you feel sick. It's a disordered behaviour like anorexic and bulimia. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, Banner. Yazin. Something backflip. Take my protein intake of the day. Did you not like, how did you sleep after that? I'm intrigued now. I mean, I like your commitment to getting the protein, to be consistent, but consistency isn't perfection. It's doing what you can in that day. How much was it again? Insane if you binge eat boiled eggs. How many boiled eggs did you have? I happen to be intrigued. Well, going forward, I'd be thinking, how does that not happen again? What happened? If your car broke down, if it was stress, have a protein bar or shake in the car for those kind of emergencies. You must love boiled eggs. Had a busy day. So that's going to happen again, right? So what could you do better? I don't like meal prepping, but that works for some people. How much water to drink a day? About 2 litres. If your pee is coming out clear or like a light yellow, then you're drinking enough. the body is quite good at remaining in its equilibrium when it comes to water. There's a lot of emphasis on all this water. If you're doing HIIT training every day like me, I should probably look at electrolytes and have a few like I probably drink more than 2 litres at the moment. But the average person exercises a normal amount of times a week and nutrition and everything, about 1.5 to 2 litres. If you're a yoga teacher, does that mean that you can do a backflip? Is that what you said? No, I can do some hand balances. I'm a new yoga teacher, so bear with. I'm 19 eggs in as we. Oh my God, you must stink. Sorry. Me and Scott were talking today about eggs, and yeah, they're like the best food on the planet, aren't they? And we were saying, like, we had 3 eggs this morning and or whatever, and they are hard to eat. Couldn't imagine eating like 3 eggs in the morning as a boiled egg. That's hard going. Why just have them in an omelette? You've seen these people drinking them as well. No thanks. Oh, you certainly made me laugh. Last teacher, can I see your Nike socks? Just normal Nike socks, guys. I'm no, I've got no loyalty to Nike or Adidas. I do switch it up. Has anyone got tickets to Oasis this year? I was one of the people that was gutted. But me and my partner, my partner's liked them since he was a kid, eh? And when someone like that can't get all the tickets, I felt so sorry for him. But they're going to be touring for a while, aren't they? Try egg avocado sandwich. Yeah, I was going to do something with an avocado tomorrow morning. I've got one in the fridge. I've got sourdough bread, I've got cream cheese, I've got eggs. I've not tried mashed avocado on. I also might have that. Oh, it is really white, the socks you mean. Ugh. I've had enough of that bite now. How many steps? 16.5. Whew. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? My weights actually, like if you've been with me like Pure Law for a while, and I think Banner, you'll have seen like the whole of this month I've gone live, haven't I? It's like a new thing to build my YouTube channel and to get the word out on what I'm doing and everything, like a holistic approach to health, fitness, exercise, etc. Well, you'll have seen like my body composition changing over the course of January. Like you just need to scroll back on the videos I've posted. My weight's not changed, not yet anyway. It's the lady with the Fergie and Jesus voice. What? Oh, I remember you, Darth. It's the lady with the Fergie and Jesus voice. I think I'm coming down with a cold, by the way. I need to have some fruit tomorrow. So answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. I've got 2 young children, know about postnatal rehab, back pain, I specialise in it, and in nutrition, habit forming, diet psychology. Still feeling dead dehydrated, you know. Right, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I'll be on in the morning with a HIIT class. I'm hoping by then my arms won't be sore yet. And I'll be with a Q&A as well. I'm going to set that. Body fat is a great. Why more fat loss? I just want to lean out, that's all. I've got goals, mate. I'll speak to you tomorrow.